Right, so I'm going to talk over some of the transfer rumours, transfers basically confirmed like this one with the goretzka. Um, I'm just going to have some highlights going on in the background while I talk about it. Leon Goretzka. Now, people are saying that he's not that good, but for a free transfer, and if you look at what he can do defensively, he can attack, he can do everything. He is basically our Yuri Tielemans replacement. As we saw Joao Gomez's debut, weren't good at all. Let us concede the first two goals. That was his fault. Then when he got a red card, it's just not good enough. We don't need that from a player that, yeah, he. I thought he was going to be signed this summer, but obviously not. So we've decided. I feel like Goretzka's going to be that Lindelof. Bring him in on a free. Everyone puts him down. He was really bad, like for the last season. Like he weren't the greatest last season, was he? No one knew him. No one heard Goretzka. And see what we've done to Lindelof. Lindelof is nothing. Now he's something. He's such a good player for us. Forget the Brighton game, but apart from that, he's a really good player. Obviously, people out the door. We need the replacements. We're looking at ordonez. Um, looking at Quinton Timber. Now, I don't know how I feel about that. As like, I don't think like having both Timbers in the league. I don't think he'd be very good. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think he'd be able to cope with the league. I think he's quite expensive, like 30, 40 mil. It's quite expensive for a player that ain't gonna play well. Um, but whatever Unai wants, Unai gets, I guess. So that's most of the Leon Goretzka transfer thing. We've obviously got the rumours with, well, here's Quinton Timber now. Look at some of his highlights. Um, the links to Rafael Leao, who at first yesterday morning it actually came out that it weren't looking likely that we were going to um bring him in, but something came out last like last evening, yesterday evening, that we it was just like we were happy to pay the AC Milan fee. Don't know what happened there. My computer turned off. Anyway, yeah, we're happy to pay the AC Milan fee, but he's wanting 200 grand a week. Now that's a lot. That is a lot. But Unai really wants him. He wants to leave. Galatasaray's still in it. Galatasaray have offered him 200 grand a week, but he'd rather play for us. I think he said it. He said it himself. His agent said it that he'd rather play for us. Good manager, Champions League football. It's better than playing for Galatasaray and not having the top leagues to compete in. We were linked with Christian Cafane from, I don't know how to pronounce his name to be honest, but from Bayer Leverkusen, 20-year-old striker. I don't know why we bring him in, to be honest. We're linked with Jackson, which we've submitted a 65 mil offer for. Chelsea look happy with that. They look like, yeah, that's good money for him. We'll let him go for that. Um, and I think Tammy's going to go. I think he had a good 6 months. Every fan loved him from that time. That Sunderland goal. Um, Watkins is going to be gone. To be honest, I don't want him in the club. He was my favourite player. Well, behind Konza. But yeah, apart from that, he's going to be out the door because he didn't come to Brighton game, which he normally loves playing against that Brighton because he scores a lot against Brighton. Yeah, Tammy Watkins and go both be out the door, so we can have Nicholas Jackson and Maggio as our strikers, which I don't mind, to be honest. I don't mind if Jackson plays the top, like Champions League, pardon me, big Premier League games, stuff like that. And then Maggio's for the smaller teams like Hull City. Obviously, they did just beat Man United, so you can't put them down as much. But still, we need to have Maggio play in the games, so he eventually can become basically what Duran was without the ego. And that would be perfect. Have Nicholas Jackson for a few years, make him amazing, and then sell him off for more money. Don't know, it depends how good Emery can make him. If Emery can make him so he's one of the best strikers in the world, which he had the potential for, he'd sell for about 80 million, which I know it's not a lot of profit, but it's 15 million. And if you look at our transfer profit over the last 5 years, we've brought in 100 million worth of players, and we've made 500 million off of that. And when you look at that stat, that's crazy on how much we spent of it. We've spent pennies of it because of FFP. But it seems like this window has kind of gone out the window. So I don't know. We've evened out the wages. Obviously, with Watkins gonna be gone, wages will be even more better. Martinez gone, wages will be even more balanced. It'll be so much easier for the windows to come to bring in the players when we need it. That's why over the window we've been doing so many loan moves. Like Garnacho, I don't think we're gonna buy him on a permanent. To be honest, I don't think he's good enough. He's not good enough for this football club. Joel Ordonez is meant to be coming in on loan instead of buying him on an actual transfer. Don't mind it to be honest, but if you look at Rashford, Asensio, Disasi, last season Harvey Elliott, which he didn't play to be honest, but that's because he had a buy option and we didn't want that. Jadon Sancho weren't too bad to be honest. I quite like Sancho when he played for us, but he's now a free agent. Emery didn't want him because of the wages. Emery's really smart with the way he buys. Seeing players with low wages. If you look at Rodgers, he bought Rodgers for not a lot, 15 million, I think it was, and we sold him for 115. And that's only, I think, the only reason we really sold him is because his wages were getting really, really expensive, really expensive. They were too expensive for the club to afford. And obviously we're going into Champions League, but it's not enough. We haven't got enough from it to pay massive wages. Anyway, that's the video done. The Villa transfer news done. Now make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on this. Peace.